Over the years, humans have had an inherent fear of oceans that is primarily derived from its vast, unforgiving waters. However, there is a second type of fear as well that is associated to some mysterious places that have been discovered in the ocean and some mysterious events that have taken place on the oceanic waters. Despite the leaps made in the sphere of water transportation and exploration over the past few centuries, the ocean continues to remain a mystery to this day. The depths of the ocean and the various islands that are present on its surface hold numerous mysteries that have baffled researchers, historians, and sailors. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be taking a look at 5 oceanic mysteries and anomalies that cannot be explained. The Bermuda Beast. One of the theories about the mysterious disappearances of ships and planes over the Bermuda Triangle suggests that there's a large beast or an entire group of beasts that reside at the bottom of the ocean in the Bermuda Triangle. It is believed that this giant beast is capable of jumping out of the water to be able to catch the planes flying up in the sky. Some people believe that the giant beast that lives under the Bermuda Triangle is actually a giant octopus, and from time to time this octopus becomes hungry and restless. As a result, it comes to the surface and drowns or even eats the giant ships and planes passing over the Bermuda Triangle. They believe that the giant octopus is able to create massive waves through the movement of its tentacles. While the Bermuda Beast theory might look entirely fictional, the fact that scientists have very limited knowledge about the ocean and the deep-sea creatures makes the presence of a Bermuda Beast a possibility. There are some terrifying deep-sea creatures that the researchers have discovered live in the Atlantic Ocean in the area where the Bermuda Triangle is present. These include dragonfish, vampire squid, gulper eel, and goblin shark. While all these creatures are dangerous, none of them seems to be responsible for the mysterious incidents reported in the Bermuda Triangle. One of the problems with the Bermuda Beast theory, like most of the other theories about the Bermuda Triangle, is the lack of supporting evidence or witnesses. Arang Madden. In June 1947, a Dutch ship named Arang Madden was sailing along the Straits of Malacca when it sent out a shocking signal indicating that the captain and the entire crew of the ship were dead. After the first message, a number of random Morse code sequences were received that could not be deciphered. The last message was translated into 2 simple but shocking words: I die. The grim SOS message of the Arang Madden was picked up by Dutch and British listening posts situated near Malaysia and Sumatra. The listening posts worked together to find the location of Arang Madden and alerted nearby ships. Silver Star, which was an American merchant ship, reached Arang Madden only to find the vessel in nearly perfect condition. Silver Star's crew members shouted at the Arang Madden, but they did not get any response. Finally, after shouting and waving for a long time, a search and rescue team was sent. When the team stepped on the Arang Madden's deck, what they saw was something only to be seen in nightmares. The entire crew of the Arang Madden was lying dead. Their eyes were wide open with fear, their mouths were wide open as if they were screaming when they died, and their arms were spread wide as if they were trying to stop someone. The captain of the ship was also found in the exact same position. All the crew members were present on their designated places and rooms in the ship, but they were all dead and their faces had that identical horrific expression. As the crew members of the American ship were exploring the Arang Madden, it started sinking and the rescuers had to leave the ship along with its dead bodies in order to save their own lives. Some reports claim that the Arang Madden exploded after a while, due to the explosives placed on the ship. Regardless, the unlucky ship sank to the bottom of the ocean along with the remains of its captain and the crew members. What happened on the Arang Madden remains one of the biggest oceanic mysteries. Some researchers have claimed that the crew members died due to a release of carbon monoxide onto the ship, while other theories hold pirates responsible for the horrific tragedy. Unfortunately, there is no record or evidence that could support either theory. Flight 19. The disappearance of 5 US Navy bombers is amongst the most mysterious events to ever take place over the Bermuda Triangle. On December 5, 1945, at 2:10 p.m., 5 Avenger bomber airplanes of the United States Navy took off from Fort Lauderdale in Florida. They were on a training mission that was given the codename Flight 19. Commander Charles Taylor was leading the mission. It was a routine training mission, and the planes taking part in the mission were amongst the most reliable bombers at the time. 14 crew members were a part of this training exercise. According to the plans were to practice bombing at different areas over the sea. They were supposed to cover a triangular route and return to the base after completing the mission. It was a sunny day with clear skies. The planes were expected to complete the training mission without any hiccups, just like many other training missions completed before. However, at 3:30 p.m., the control tower received a message from Commander Charles Taylor. He told the control tower about his compass malfunctioning. The control tower immediately guided the plane in the right direction. Then at 3:45 p.m., control tower received another message from Taylor, this time in a worried tone. He told control tower that they could not see the land and it seemed that they were off course. Constantly complaining of compass malfunction, the Flight 19 planes flew for a couple of hours before losing contact with the control tower. They could not be seen anywhere on radar. The US Navy immediately sent out 2 other planes to track the location of Flight 19. However, one of the planes that went out looking for Flight 19 planes also lost contact with control tower and could not be seen on radar. Over the next few days, the Navy sent out more than 300 boats and aircrafts in order to find the wreckages of the missing planes. However, they could neither find the lost planes nor the bodies of Commander Taylor and his men. The Navy sent many search missions to the triangular area between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. This was the planned flight path of the missing planes, and this is where the planes were lost. However, they could not find any clue about the planes or the missing personnel. The term Bermuda Triangle emerged from this incident. Isle of Demons. One of the most mysterious phantom islands to have ever been reported is known as the Isle of Demons. This island was once associated with Keepon Island near Newfoundland in Canada. The Isle of Demons was a part of a number of maps during the 16th and 17th centuries. However, it disappeared from the subsequent maps. Some people believe that the Isle of Demons was not an actual island. Instead, it was just a marking on the map that was made by the people at the time, indicating that this area should be avoided because it was haunted by spirits. Ancient people believed that the island shown on the map was populated by wild beasts and demons that would attack the ships passing near the island and would kill anyone who stepped on the island. In some legends, the Isle of Demons is associated with Marguerite Larocque, who was a French noblewoman. According to legend, she was left to die on this island, along with a young man with whom she was allegedly having an affair. However, most researchers believe that the island where the couple was left to die was, in most probability, Harrington Harbour in Quebec. The Isle of Demons is one frightening phantom island that has disappeared from the world maps over the course of centuries. Either the island sank into the ocean, or it is known by some other name and has a different location than was shown in earlier maps. Maybe someday we will be able to find the truth about this island that earlier humans avoided due to its demonic characteristics. The Aurora Islands. In 1762, a Spanish merchant ship named Aurora was travelling from Lima to Cadiz when the ship's crew saw 3 strange islands. The same islands were once again spotted by the same ship in 1774. Then, in 1794, a Spanish survey ship was sent to determine the exact location of these islands. Named as the Aurora Islands, these islands were seen by various ships until 1856. Since then, the islands seem to have been lost in the ocean. The reported location of the Aurora Islands was halfway between South Georgia and the Falkland Islands. A number of different explanations about the persistent reports of the Aurora Island sightings during the late 19th century and the first half of the 18th century have been given by researchers. Some researchers have given the theory that they were in most probability large icebergs that melted over time. However, this explanation has been widely dismissed as icebergs are quite easy to identify and it is nearly impossible to mistake an iceberg for an island. A more widely believed explanation about the mysterious disappearance of the Aurora Islands is that these were actual islands that sank into the ocean during the 18th century. The proponents of this theory present the various other volcanic islands that sank into the ocean as evidence. However, no direct evidence has been found that could either approve or disprove this theory. The mysterious disappearance of the Aurora Islands is still a matter for debate amongst researchers, and it remains a mind-boggling oceanic mystery that cannot be explained. But what do you all think of these 5 mysterious oceanic anomalies? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.